All right, we'll keep going with Cam Taylor-Britt. First question, Sam McEwen, Omaha World Herald.
Hey, Cam, what did you see on that punt in the fourth quarter, and where did the ball come down and all that?
It was really windy out there in Iowa. We noticed that during pregame, but as I, just saw it come off the kicker's foot or the punter's foot, I knew it was, going to be a wobbly ball just because, of course, pregame, like I said, but, just catch the ball, and get what I can get to help the team out. And as the ball is coming down, I just see it, it's wobbling, very funny and things like that, and I just try to make a play on it, and it falls out my hand.
Frost made a comment after the game about needing to catch every punt in practice. Has that been an ongoing issue, catching punts in practice? I know you're not the only punt returner, but has that been something that you guys have struggled with?
Yeah, it's been here and there. Some guys drop some punts here and there. It shouldn't be that hard, to catch a ball coming out the air. We're here for a reason, and that's the job we need to get done.
Steve Sipple, Lincoln Journal-Star.
Deontay talked a little bit about this. How was the defense's mindset? In what ways was it different going into the Iowa game than it was going into the Illinois game where you guys had a setback?
I just say, with Iowa, is pounding, the whole game. You have to play with a different mindset. With different teams, you come at them a different way, just based off their film and their team that they have. But I say Iowa, is that gritty, get down and dirty team. And, we have to switch the flip on that. We have to get in there and stop the run, just because they're a run-heavy team. And when the passes come our DB way, our way, we have to make a play on it.
What's the defense's level of confidence right now? How would you characterize it, Cam?
Oh, I feel just, like the defense as a whole, we're ready, instantly to get back on the field. We talked about that as a team, and, even when the offense, goes 3 and out, we're down the sideline, we got you offense, we're ready to go back out there and get you the ball back so you can go and score. We just also tell them, if they don't score, we're going to go score. So it's basically like a competition thing, but we just try to let the offense know that we got them, and, we're just going to handle our business.
Thank you.
Ryan Christopherson, 24/7.
Hey, Cam, I know you've been heavily involved in special teams since you got here, really. What's your assessment of just the whole operation, where it's at? Do you see areas that you still need to improve in or where do you think the group is at right now?
Teams, just give it your all, just because that might be the play that, changes the game.
Thank you.
Kevin Suits, KOLN.
Hey, Cam, DiCaprio finally got an interception last week. What did you say to him? It was a long time coming for DiCaprio.
Well, if you ask him, he'll tell you. But I tell him every game, this your game. You're going to get a pick this game. Just follow the ball through and go get it. And the ball really, just landed right there in his hands so perfectly. I don't know how he could have dropped it. I was so happy for him. As you can see me, in the pictures and the videos, just chasing him. I'm like so happy. Like I caught the interception myself, but it's just, exciting to see, another player or, especially my brother, close teammate who's always been there for me, since I've got here, show me the ropes. But just to see him get that, I was so excited.
Sean Callahan, Husker Online.
Hey, Cam, I'm curious, with classes now done for the semester, how different are things for you guys in December compared to maybe what you had been used to, and what more can you guys do with this extra time you might have?
Just basically get in the film room a lot more, just stay at the stadium all day. What else do you have to do? Nothing. School is over, that's done. And we could just, bond, together more and being here more just to get, better.
And then I want to ask you, what do you remember about that game last year at Perdue? When you look at the big picture, it cost you guys a chance to go to a bowl game, and you guys had a 10-0 lead early in that game. How sour of a taste did you leave West Lafayette in your mouth a year ago?
The thing is, I haven't played Perdue since I've been in college. I missed Perdue game my freshman year with a concussion, and my sophomore year, I was just sick, and it was really bad just watching it from home. I'll say, just it's everything as well because we were up in the game and we had some miscues here and there as I watched and watched film the next week with the team. It was just everything, and they executed more than we did.
Looks like we got 3 more here for Cam. Parker Gabriel, Lincoln Journal-Star.
Hey, Cam, we've talked a little bit over the course of the year about you sort of settling in as a corner, but where do you feel like your game is at this point on the edge, and what kind of challenge does either David Bell or Rondale Moore present this weekend?
It just brings the best out of me, I just know those are 2, good receivers. They have, great ball skills. They can, work in space. It's just going to test my technique, just, show everybody, the player that I am. I love to guard, the best receiver on the field, and I believe, that could just show everybody, I could play with the best and just go out there and help my team get the win.
Mitch Sherman, The Athletic.
Hey, Cam, I was going to ask you about Purdue, matchup with Purdue, but you kind of took care of that. I'll ask this. It's been kind of a rough year in the secondary, especially with some of the new guys. Not everybody's still around who came in last year or in the summer or spring. How is everybody else who's left, especially the younger players who are left, holding up with some of that? I mean, this has obviously been a difficult year to get adjusted to college when you don't have some of the normal routines. But what do you see from just like the mentality of the younger players in the program at your position?
Well, I'll just say, the young guys in our position, my position, we just try to lead by example. We've been here, been through the system a little bit, and just to show those guys the ropes, like I said, DiCaprio showed me. I feel like it was my responsibility. Some of the other guys' responsibility, to show the guys the way. As far as meetings, being on time. Just the little things, get the little things right first. Just coming into college, and we can help you with the playbook. That's no part because we have to play with you. Just look out for each other.
And we'll finish up back to Sam McEwen, World Herald.
Hey, Cam, I'll follow up on Mitch's question. Are you surprised or frustrated that so many freshmen have left the program from that 2020 class, or do you have insight that maybe we don't as to why?
I wouldn't say, I would be upset just because that's not my life that I'm living. I'm here for Nebraska and I'm staying at Nebraska. That was those guys' choices to make, and I hope they, succeed anywhere they go. But we have to move on here, and next man is up, and they have to play.
You feel like the young guys in the program are ready to roll for the last 2 weeks? I mean, Iowa's a rival, so you can naturally get up for that. But do you feel like the culture is strong enough to kind of push through these last 2 weeks?
Well, we're still building the culture because we're not winning, and that's not Nebraska culture. I'll say, we're still building, like I said, but we'll get there, and they'll help us get there.
All right, thank you, Cam. We will have Will Honus here in just a second.